There are no strings on me.
Man, oh man, do we have a massive amount of patch notes to cover today. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe. We got a solid 80% of you guys that are not subbed to the channel, so make sure you guys smash that like button, hit that sub button. If you guys are not subbed to the channel, be sure to stay tuned for every video coming to the channel. But what's going on, everybody? It is your boy Carnage, your primitive AK here, back with another video for you guys today. Today the patch notes 1.09 actually dropped while we were all asleep. Part of the reason why I didn't cover a video at literally 4 o'clock in the morning, because my dumb self's too tired to go ahead and wake up and try and read some patch notes. Got crust in my eyes, man. But without further ado, let's get right into the patch notes. We got a lot to cover here. First things first, the Realism Mosh Pit game mode was added, as well as Gun Game. And Realism Mosh Pit will include game modes such as Domination, Hardpoint, Headquarters, and Kill Confirm. I will not be playing that because everybody camps. No thanks, I'll stick to Ground War. Gun Game was another fan favorite that was added. They also added a few more special operations. Door Kick, which is a 3-star rating system and rewards. 3-star rating system based on time completed, and multiplayer unlocks based on your star ratings after the game. They also added 2 more special operations, Harbinger and Brimstone. Moving on, they fixed a bug where a player could spawn without a character model. They fixed for a few various exploits across the maps and game modes, and also fixed an issue where copying and exposing player layouts was copying kill streaks. That was an issue that I noticed recently, and I'm glad that they finally fixed it. They also fixed the after action report not displaying newly acquired rewards. This was another issue that I noticed, especially when you're unlocking gold camos. They did not seem to want to fix that, but it seems like they finally did list it. They also fixed the dead silence where it was not lasting the correct amount of time when CDL rules were enabled. I personally didn't notice this, but regardless, still a welcome feed. They also removed the kill feed elements where it shows you avenge the player and save the player, play of the game owner, and also player rank increases. They fixed the players being able to join a match even though they've been blocked. That's another issue. And there's a few more private match fixes here, but we're not really going to go through those because they're not too important. Kill streaks. They fixed an issue where select kill streaks would revert to the previous selection mid-match. That was a massive annoyance, and I'm glad that they did fix that. They also fixed the issue where players using the shield turret kill streak could see through smoke at certain angles with the side panels of the turret. I personally didn't notice this either, but regardless, still a welcome change. There's a few fixes for the Call of Duty League rules, but we're not really going to cover those. They're primarily just like scopes and also dead silence fixes, but not really too important if you're just playing multiplayer. So if you want to read those, patch notes in the description, but we're not really going to cover it too much in this video. They also fixed the infantry assault vehicle. This is a big one, the tank nerf that everybody's been asking. All it says here is that they reduced the damage radius and lethality of the turret. So I'm assuming that's just the blast radius of the splash damage, so they probably reduced that by a significant margin. Whether or not it's going to be enough, I'm not sure. I was hoping they would completely remove it altogether because I think it's stupid. But, you know, regardless, still a welcome change, and hopefully it'll be enough. I might actually test this in a private match or something just to see what it's like. They also cleaned up and updated descriptions for various challenges. The Officer Challenge Heads Up was fixed. The Destroy Vehicles with Launchers was actually fixed, apparently. That was a massive issue. I've destroyed close to about 300 vehicles, and it wasn't tracking a single one of them. So hopefully they actually did fix it this time. Doing Work Challenge was fixed. Aggression, Expert Gunsmith, and One Trick Pony was fixed as well. I'll probably test these out in game, see if they're actually fixed. I doubt it. There seems to be one thing that's breaking with this game. It kind of reminds me of Battlefield 4. You know, they fix one thing and break 2 things. They also fixed the decoy grenades, showing a red blinking light for both allies and enemies. Slightly brighten the player outline when using the snapshot grenade. I never saw people really using this thing, so hopefully it gets a little bit more love, but we'll see. Moving on, single player, they fixed a bug that could cause an error when selecting a mission. Never noticed it. Spotter perk was fixed where it wasn't marking equipment, field upgrades, or kill streaks through walls and free-for-all. They also fixed EOD, fixed the players losing HUD after tracking an enemy claymore in certain scenarios. I thought that was actually intentional. I didn't know that was an actual bug. They also fixed for the quick fix perk, not giving faster regeneration when earning kills with the throwing knife. And the amp perk got fixed where it wasn't stowing the riot shield as quickly as it should. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know amped actually worked with the riot shield, so that's pretty good as well. We got some weapon changes here. Fixed for the rocket launcher camos not unlocking or tracking properly, so they fix all the rocket launcher camos. Hopefully that will actually go through this time. Also, they've also fixed for the Model 860 camos not unlocking or tracking properly. The FN SCAR 17 got a slight increase in its ADS time, reduction to barrel and bipod grip penalties. This is pretty good because I don't have the SCAR Gold yet. I'm halfway through it. You guys haven't seen it on the channel. I'm actually behind on this video, so I got to get them out quickly. But I'm working on the SCAR 17 as I'm talking about this video, and I'm very happy to see this buff. So definitely we'll have to go ahead and get a video out on this quickly as possible. They also fixed for the white placer box appearing while leveling up a weapon and unlocking new attachments. They added descriptions to all optics to have a scope glint, and they also fixed an issue with a P90 and FFS ring sight would create a scope glint. I actually noticed this on stream yesterday. I thought it was a bug. I thought this guy was using like an actual high power scope, but he was just using like iron sights apparently. So I'm glad they did fix that because I noticed that yesterday. Leaderboards, they fixed the bug where selecting all would sometimes kick the player back to the main menu. Also added CTF and hardpoint in combat records. They also added a few voice chat options where the no effect default voice chat, no additional effects or EQ adjustments, stealth comms, classic chatter, and they basically added all those so that way your team can hear them but the enemy can't. Moving on, special operations, added munition drops, a few exploit fixes, and a few crash fixes. I haven't really played Spec Ops yet. As far as I know, it's probably one of the hardest things in the game, but regardless, still welcome changes. Happy they managed to get some of those working. And also, PC got a few changes. They added an option to hide friend requests and party invitations and added support for additional keyboard layouts on PS4. So regardless, the rest of it's just a few bug fixes and a few XP token fixes and, you know, crashing fixes. But for the most part, the tank nerf seems to be the big one here, and the SCAR 17 got a nice little buff as well, so I'm very happy to see that. They also did fix a lot of the challenges, so people that don't have Damascus Camo unlock can finally go ahead and unlock those. But regardless, still some great changes here. I hope you guys do enjoy the video, and let me know what change you guys are most excited for and most happy with. Me personally, it is the tank nerf as well as the SCAR 17 buff. I'm very happy to see both of those items get a nice little fix as well, and hopefully I'll finally be able to get the gold RPG because my challenges were not tracking since day one, and I've been using this weapon for a very long time. But regardless, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. It is your boy Connor, your primitive AK, signing out. Peace out, fellas.